Growing up in Reedsburg, Wisconsin, Ron's early mentors taught him that playing sports was something that you work at. Harold Gadge Bowen, father of friend Jim, would spend hours hitting pop-ups to the two of them. Not until they caught one perfectly, but until they missed one. He stressed the values of perseverance and dedication to work. Chicago Cub outfielder Andy Pafko was an early idol because he played the game the way you're supposed to. Hustle all the time, never give up till it's over. Irwin and Clara's youngest son joined brothers Mick and Charles on November 13, 1941. Although not particularly athletic, Ron's parents were always supportive of the boys' sports pursuits, a crucial factor for their athletic development. Mick, his model for sports achievement, was a three-sport high school athlete who was named to the first Wisconsin All-State football team. Together, they invented corkball, a game they played endlessly. A hitter would use a broken wooden bat cut in half, and the pitcher would throw a fishing cork, trying to make it do different things depending on the grip used. Points were scored depending on the distance the cork was hit, if it was hit. No wonder that Krohn played on Wisconsin's first sanctioned Little League team and was selected as the youngest All-Star at age 9. Ron's shy and quiet demeanor was evident even then when, after throwing a no-hitter in the Chicago sectional tournament, he quickly left the field after the last out and went immediately to his parents' car. The fans and players did not know where the star of the game had gone. Krohn followed his brothers to Reedsburg High School, lettering in football, basketball, and baseball, all under coach George "Nick" Holmes. During his senior year, the basketball team lost in the state sectional finals, and his baseball team was state runner-up to Eau Claire. Ron was first-team all-conference in basketball and baseball and was named to the all-tournament team in baseball. In 2001, Reedsburg recognized Ron's achievements by inducting him into its Athletic Hall of Fame. Donnie Mansfield saw his potential as a pitcher, awarding Krohn a scholarship to UW-Madison. Under his and Gene Calhoun's tutelage, Krohn flourished as a Big Ten pitcher. Mansfield's emphasis on fundamentals and Calhoun's mantras of hit your spots and don't aim the ball developed Ron's baseball knowledge and skills. Summer ball in South Dakota's Basin League for college players with professional aspirations further developed him as a ball player. His career highlights include being named second-team All-Big Ten as a sophomore, throwing a record 10 complete games, pitching a no-hitter against Northern Illinois the opening day of his junior season, and being named the Sam Corona Most Valuable Player as a senior, even though Rick Reichart and Pat Richter, fellow Madison Hall of Fame inductees, were his teammates. Mansfield presented the award and stated, "Ron pitched this year at times when his arm was so sore you couldn't touch it. I've never seen a greater display of courage." A decade later, he further commented that Krohn, if he had not experienced arm trouble, could have been one of the greatest. Ron graduated with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree, which he translated into employment with Thorpe Finance Corporation for 15 years. Later, he worked 26 years for the State of Wisconsin Department of Administration, which awarded him the 2007 Governor's Award for Excellence in Service. Even with his recurrent sore arm, Krohn continued to pitch for another decade after his college career ended. Teams like Reedsburg in the Sauk County League, Lake Mills of the Central Wisconsin League, and Findorf Construction, Anchor Savings and Loan, and First Federal of the Madison Major League were lucky to have him on their pitching staffs. When he retired from active playing, Ron looked for ways to focus his love of the game and utilize his knowledge, so he began umpiring and organizing sports groups to give back to the sport. Probably motivated by the belief that all pitchers have the best understanding of the strike zone, Krohn began his non-playing contributions as a baseball umpire. For more than 35 years, he umpired all levels of baseball, from Little League and Babe Ruth youth leagues to freshman, junior varsity, and varsity high school games, to home talent league games, Division III, NAIA, and UW club college baseball. He was selected to umpire 2 WIAA, 1 WISAA, and one Legion State tournament as well as 3 WBCA All-Star Classics. The Wisconsin Baseball Coaches Association awarded him its Distinguished Service Award in 2001 and its Umpire of the Year Award in 2008. The Home Talent League presented him with the Krohn Zweifel Award for service, and the Madison Mallards put him on their Wall of Fame. Krohn remained loyal to his Badger roots by becoming active in UW booster clubs. Besides being a board member of the National W Club for 6 years and the Badger basketball booster for 3 years, Ron has been an essential force behind the Dugout Club for over 30 years. Founded as the booster arm for UW Baseball, the group refocused its goals to support the greater Madison area youth and amateur baseball programs after the demise of the university team in 1991. As club president for 20 years, he led the group's fundraising efforts through its annual Brewer Banquet, funneling over $400,000 to community baseball organizations, as well as lobbying for the return of UW baseball. In 2009, Krohn received the club's Gus Burwell Distinguished Service Award. In addition, Ron has been an important part of Verona Youth Baseball, coaching teams for over 20 years, as well as helping the Madison Breakfast Optimists with activities to support a positive vision for young people. He has worked to promote Madison adult sports recreation as a board member of the MSCR and served as co-commissioner of the Big 8 High School Athletic Conference. Ron wants to thank his family, wife Nancy, and children Amy, Catherine, Andy, Jennifer, and Nick for sharing in his general passion for sports, but particularly his love of baseball. From age 9 to today, it has been a distinctive and positive part of his life. His development, education, marriage, work history, friendships, and this induction have all been intertwined with baseball in some way. Past baseball teammates, Pat Richter, Dave Timus, Stan Wagner, and Mel Strand, to name just a few, are still friends today. He is immensely honored to share the spotlight with today's inductees and all those who have been enshrined. The Madison Sports Hall of Fame Club and Strand Associates Incorporated are honored to welcome Ron Krohn into the class of 2018.